I'm a multimillionaire, and when my family visits I rent an apartment to pretend that's where I live. It all started when I decided to study abroad, and after graduating, I landed a job in a foreign country. I remember calling my mom to share the news, and the first thing she asked me was how much they were paying me. At that time, I didn't realize the impact of my response. I shared my salary, which was below average for that country, but when converted to my home country's currency, it was a lot. My parents assumed I was now rich and their behavior towards me changed. Soon after, they asked me to pay for their visit to see me. I agreed, but during their entire stay, they didn't spend a penny. Instead, I was their tour guide, ATM, and everything in between. This pattern continued, and my family started expecting me to pay for their visits regularly. They even asked me to contribute to my siblings' university tuitions, despite working 2 jobs to support myself when I was a student. It took me some time, but I gradually realized how toxic this behavior was and that I needed to set some boundaries. I stopped sharing updates about my life with them and slowly reduced communication. When the pandemic hit, I was just starting my business, and working from home gave me more time to focus on it. Gradually, my business became more lucrative, and I was able to quit my job. I kept reinvesting in my business and started investing in others. However, I told my family that I lost my job and was struggling financially. They stopped reaching out to me unless I called them. Now, I am financially stable and blessed. However, to protect myself, I told my family that I found a job that doesn't pay much, and the cost of living is high. When they visit, they pay for their own flights, and we don't go out much. I also rent a small apartment and tell them that's where I live, even though I live in a penthouse. I use public transport with them, and we walk around the neighborhood where I actually live and fantasize about living in one of those places. I keep 2 suitcases packed with my old clothes and 3 boxes with my dinnerware, books, and other belongings. When I know my family is visiting, I ask my assistant to find an apartment in a different neighborhood and put my old stuff there. I tell my family that I changed apartments and now rent furnished ones because they are cheaper. So far, they have no clue. I still love my family and enjoy having them around, but I don't want them to take advantage of me. Nobody knows about this, and I can't share it with people in my real life. Currently, I am writing this while sleeping on the floor of my living room in my apartment, while my family members are occupying my bedroom and couch. I will never tell them, and they will always see me as the poor family member struggling abroad.